He lost his mind. Donald Trump blasts Steve Bannon over Russia claims. In a book about his time in the White House, Mr. Bannon called a June 2016 meeting with a group of Russians attended by Donald Trump Jr. and his father's top campaign officials treasonous and unpatriotic. In an angry statement this evening, Mr. Trump hit back, accusing the Breitbart boss of leaking false information to the media to make himself seem more important than he was. He blasted, "Steve Bannon has nothing to do with me or my presidency." When he was fired, he not only lost his job, he lost his mind. He went on, "Now that he is on his own, Steve is learning that winning isn't as easy as I make it look." Steve had very little to do with our historic victory, which was delivered by the forgotten men and women of this country. Yet Steve had everything to do with the loss of a Senate seat in Alabama held for more than 30 years by Republicans. Steve doesn't represent my base, he's only in it for himself. Steve pretends to be at war with the media, which he calls the opposition party, yet he spent his time at the White House leaking false information to the media to make himself seem far more important than he was. It is the only thing he does well. Steve was rarely in a one-on-one meeting with me and only pretends to have had influence to fool a few people with no access and no clue, whom he helped write phony books. More to follow.